Did you get it wrong?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. The fear in his eyes. Welcome to the game show where developers have to bring the knowledge or face the heat.
B, Java.
Be ready for a spicy bite. Will Jeremy bring his A game?
You know, I didn't know they made hot sauces for toddlers.
Or will Chris take him to school?
What happened to camaraderie? How do you expect me to beat this?
I'm your host, Mark Texan, and this is Leet Heat.
There go the eyes. I'm not gonna lie, it is settling in.
All right, here's how the game works. Contestants will spin the wheel, land on a category, I'll ask them a question. Get it right, points on the board. Get it wrong, then it's time for a spicy bite. Also, contestants beware, there is a Leet Heat tile where you'll get an immediate spicy bite. Off camera, Chris won the coin toss. Chris, spin that wheel.
All right, here we go.
First category, shipping fast, sponsored by our friends over at Neon. Jason, tell us more.
The Shipping Fast category is sponsored by Neon, a Postgres platform designed to accelerate development. Integrate your CI/CD and spin up ephemeral environments instantly with branching.
All right, contestants, time for the first question of the game. How long did it take Brandon Ike to create JavaScript? A, 3 hours. B, 1 day. C, 10 days. D, 1 month. Chris.
C, 10 days.
C, 10 days is correct. Next question. Which language can go through 1 billion nested loops the fastest? A, Rust. B, Java. C, Visual Basic. D, Rockstar. Chris.
B, Java.
Be ready for a spicy bite. Jeremy, would you like a chance to steal?
I absolutely would, Mark.
Go for it.
That is gonna be A, Rust.
All right, let's award Jeremy 100 points. He's on the board for 100. And let's award Chris the first spicy bite. We're delivering today's spicy bites on Dino Nuggies. They are crispy, they are delicious, and they are strongly tight. Very strong. Strongly tight.
This first hot sauce is gonna be the Los Calientes Verde. It is from Hot Ones, and it is made with applewood smoked green serrano and a little orange habanero for flavor.
All right, next question. What is the common term for the network created by manually moving data from place to place on hard drives instead of over the internet? Is it A, tape transport, B, offline web, C, sneakernet, or D, air-gapped network? Jeremy.
That's gonna be C, SneakerNet.
Sneakernet is correct. You snuck in there with another 100 points. I like that, or do I? All right, what is the name for the method of speeding up the review of large code changes by chaining together a series of smaller pull requests popularized at Meta? Is it A, squashed pull request, B, stacked pull request, C, parallel pull request, or D, nested pull request? Chris.
D, nested.
You deserve another bite. Incorrect. Jeremy, would you like a chance to steal?
Absolutely. I'm gonna go for B, stacked pull requests.
B, stacked pull request. Oh, you're stacking up the points. That is correct, up to 300.
I want some heat.
You want some heat? Okay. I want this to be played back as soon as he's hallucinating. I want this to be played back.
Oh, I can live it up.
We'll find out.
Our second sauce here today is gonna be the classic, that's also by Hot Ones. And this one is made with chile de arbol pepper mash. It's a nice little warm up for what's to come.
All right, and with that, that's the end of that category, which means it becomes a Leet Heat time. All right, that means Jeremy, you're up next to spin the wheel.
Oh, been a lifelong dream of mine, spin a big wheel.
All right, live those dreams. I love that.
Come on, stop. Ah.
My heart was aflutter with excitement that it was gonna land on a Leet Heat tile. But instead, we land on accessibility. Contestants, get those buzzers ready. What is the minimum contrast required for text to be considered accessible? Is it A, 4.5 to 1, B, 9 to 1, C, 14 to 1, or D, 16 to 9? Jeremy.
That's gonna be A, 4.5 to 1.
4.5 to 1 is correct. Jeremy with the points. Next question. This snippet is a common way to do what? A, hide text on the screen. B, add descriptions for assistive technology. C, prevent an element from affecting layout. Or D, all of the above. Chris?
D, all the above.
D, all of the above, and now your score goes above negative 100. You're back in the game. I like that energy. A great deal of web content is made accessible by just doing what? Adding an ARIA label to everything, using semantic HTML, installing an accessibility overlay, or develop using a screen reader. Jeremy.
So the answer is going to be on your card is using semantic HTML, but I would say, as well, if people developed with screen readers, we'd have more accessible apps too.
Correct. To meet WCAG guidelines, all functionality on a website must be operable using only what? A mouse, customizable shortcuts, a keyboard, or LLM? Chris.
C, keyboard.
C, keyboard is correct. And that's the end of that category, which means it becomes a what? Say it with me. Leet Heat Tile. Fantastic. And with that, Chris gets to spin the wheel for the next category.
Here we go.
Yes. Fantastic job, Chris. Landed on the Leet Heat tie, which means you get a spicy bite of level 3.
This is a hob sauce. It's a Portland, Oregon company, and this one is called Pineapple Habanero. It is made with, you may have guessed it, pineapples and habaneros, Mark.
Fantastic. All right, Chris, finish that bite and go ahead and choose our next category.
Let's try authentication.
All right, we're on Authentication, sponsored by our friends over at Clerk. Jason, tell us more.
Clerk is the most comprehensive user management platform. It is more than just a sign-in box. It is a complete suite of embeddable UIs, flexible APIs, and admin dashboards that you can use to authenticate and manage your users.
First question of the category. What does a 418 HTTP status response code indicate? A, not allowed. B, not found. C, I'm a teapot. D, unauthorized. Jeremy.
That is going to be C, I'm a teapot, which is in response to a request to brew some coffee.
Oh, let's go. I didn't know that. Surprising. Next question. What is the default expiration time for a JWT if not specified? A, 24 hours. B, no expiration. C, 30 days. D, 1 hour. Chris.
A, 24 hours.
Another bite is correct for you. Jeremy, would you like a chance to steal?
Now see, I don't know the answer to this, but I do want some hot sauce, so I will steal and just guess 1 hour.
Good job at getting it wrong. Bring the heat. He wants some spice. Bring him what he wants.
This sauce is brought to us by our friends at DataStax. It is called Bodylicious, custom made by our friend Cameron Hermans here in Portland, Oregon. It is a habaneros and habaneros and habanero sauce. DataStax is the fastest way to build AI apps for the web.
Jeremy with the first bite of the game.
And that one is the Los Calientes from Hot Ones.
All right.
Los Calientes. All right, let's get those Los clickers in your hands. Let's go. What is the default expiration time for a session in OAuth 2.0? A, 24 hours. B, no default specified in the standard. C, 30 days. Or D, 1 hour. Chris.
I'm gonna double down, 24 hours.
You about to double that level at 5. You are running up the board pretty quick. Slow down. I care about you. Slow down.
I know. I'm here for the Dino Nuggies.
Well, you about to be
That's
here
it.
for the help. You're gonna need some medical attention because you are going too fast, brother. It's a long game.
That's fair.
But we're in it together.
That's right.
Against you, Mark.
Well, Jeremy, would you like a chance to steal?
I'm definitely gonna steal. Again, don't know the answer, and again, gonna guess 1 hour.
Good, because you're gonna get closer, guessing closer to some more spice. The answer is actually no default specified in the standard.
Our fifth sauce is the Road Dog by Sauce Leopard. It's made with Fresno peppers and habaneros, and it's got a cool little van illustration on the front, like maybe they're gonna go surfing.
Yeah, I could use a van to go somewhere to get some hot or hot sauces.
Ooh,
Oh, he is.
call out.
Jeremy
my
is
God.
tempting fate, and I'm really excited about this.
Our second sauce here today is gonna be the classic.
All right, next question. Which algorithm is commonly used for password hashing in 2025? A, SHA-1, B, unsalted hashes, C, Argon-2, or D, MD5? Jeremy.
So I'm gonna go with SHA-1 as the answer on the card, although I think you'd be surprised at how many people are still using MD5.
Well, I'm be surprised that that's not correct. You're about to get a spicy bite. Would you like a chance?
I'll take your advice. I'll slow down.
Slow, slow it. One person listening to me today, at least one. And Jeremy is currently running up the heat chart because he's at 3, not 2. See, Argon 2, now he's Argon 3 spice level. And with that, we've reached the end of that category. That becomes a, say it at home, Leet Heat Tile. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
My keyboard is sleek, silent, and it's
Boring. We want Clackety Keyboard. It's so colorful and clackety.
And we're back. With that, Jeremy, your chance to spin the wheel. He never had a chance. Look at this glorious wheel. So much treachery. He never had a chance.
Oh no!
Spice level 4.
Sure that's not ketchup?
Jeremy, you get a chance to choose the next category.
Let's go ahead and choose acronyms.
Acronyms, all right. We're going into this category. Chris, -100 on the board, spice level 5. Jeremy, spice level 4, but score 300. First question. In startup speak, what does PLG stand for? A, partial load generation. B, product-led growth. C, primarily LLM generated. Or D, post-launch gloom. Chris.
B, product-led growth.
Yeah, you just grew that score. You're back at 0. You should be proud of yourself.
I thought we were going golf rules, but now I got the game. They explained the rules, so we're good.
No, good job from you. All right, next. What does OKR stand for? A, only known response. B, operational key resource. C, organizational knowledge retention. D, objectives and key results. Chris.
D.
D is correct. You're definitely getting more points this time. I like that energy. All right, friends. Next question. What does IDE stand for? Integrated Development Environment, Internet Data Encryption, Interactive Digital Experience, Illegal Drone Experience. Jeremy.
It's A, integrated development environment.
Correct. Give Jeremy 100 points. Last question in a round. What does MVC stand for? Module Validation Criteria, Managed Virtual Cloud, Model View Controller, Machine Vision Control. Chris.
C.
C, Model View Controller is correct. 200 points, 400 points. Spice level's about even. That's the end of that category. You know what that means. It's that time again. Leet Heat Tile. And with that, the board is really treacherous. Chris, spin that wheel. You never had a chance, brother. You never had a chance. It was stacked against him. That's a level 6 spice for Chris.
The Ghost of Masculine Pride. This one is made with ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, habaneros, and a little bit of onions and garlic for flavor. Your eyes are doing a thing.
No, I'm just Asian.
All right, Chris, go ahead and choose the last category. All right, we're landing on CSS, sponsored by our friends over at CodePen.
CodePen is a social environment for sharing front-end code. It is a lot of fun. If you want to go learn how something cool in CSS works, or you want to share an idea with your friends and remix it, go out, check out CodePen.
Contestants ready, get those buzzing fingers ready. Which value for text wrap attempts to improve layouts by making lines in a paragraph roughly equal in length? A, justify. B, balance. C, force wrap. D, pretty. Jeremy.
It's B, balance.
Balance is correct. Let's go. The score is no longer balanced. Jeremy in the lead with 500 points. Chris, 200 points. At least it's better than 0. You're winning, brother. How much opacity is applied to the color 00000080? Is it A, 80%, B, 20%, C, 50%, or D, that's not a valid color? Chris.
That's not a valid color.
But this is a valid bite. Annie with the bite. Jeremy, here's your chance.
Yes, that's going to be B, 20%, because that last value is alpha channel, which is the transparency, not the opacity.
But you know what is very opaque to me? That is wrong.
What?
Spice Bite. The answer is C, 50%. 50%.
This is the Machismo Reaper. This one is made with Carolina Reaper peppers, red Serrano peppers, and pineapples and peaches, and a little bit of garlic and ginger just to make it a flavor explosion.
I like how the peach flavor is supposed to make you not feel like it's painful. It's like, there's peaches in there. It sounds nice and sweet. It is not. It's real spice right now. All right, Jeremy. Let's get ready. So which of the following is not a valid custom property name? And this one's a visual one. Is it A, B, C, or D? Jeremy.
I'm going to guess B with the period in it.
Wow, and you would be correct. Nice job, 100 points on the board. Here's the next question. Which of these functions can help make a multiple bounce easing effect in an animation? Is it A, cubic Bezier, B, spring, C, bounce, or D, linear? And the answer was D, linear. And with that, that's the end of the round. We're gonna go to commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Leet Heat.
Meet Michael. What he thought would be his developer dream job turned out to be a nightmare.
My salary is $500,000, but they only match up to 3% on my 401k.
By donating to the Fiduciary Options and Matching Organization, you too can help thousands of engineers just like Michael to retire by age 40.
Yay! I can finally buy a Rivian.
You sure can, buddy. Don't you have a meeting right now?
It's cool. I sent my MPC.
All right, how's this sprint going for 2.1?
We're ready to merge.
Great, so once that's done,
You got that right.
what?
Oh no, looks like tests are failing. You got that right.
Kiss boring meetings goodbye with NPC Me. NPC Me cannot be held responsible for loss of job, future career prospects, your integrity, or health relationships.
All right, friends, let's meet our contestants. All right, welcome to the show. So glad to have you.
Appreciate it. Great to be here.
Chris, so here's something I found out interesting about you. You're a developer originally from Germany, but that's not the interesting part. Interesting part is that you went to beauty school at age 13?
I did. So I was a naughty child, sneaking out, smoking, all the good stuff. So my mom was in beauty school at the time, and she was like, well, as a punishment, you're gonna have to come to beauty school and I'll have to keep an eye on you. The best part, I was the only guy there.
But you're also 13, bro.
JB, it's my nickname.
We won't be able to air anything he said. All right.
That's fair.
What's going on? Welcome to the show, Jeremy. So glad to have you. Jeremy, software engineer, 14 years experience. And I found out that you did Aikido and that you build furniture. Those are two very different things.
I'm a real serial hobbyist. I like to pick up a hobby, get really into it, and then I kind of lose interest and move on. Scuba diving. I've tried my hand at learning different accents.
What's the best one that you learned?
Oh, the best accent. You know, I could do a pretty good New York accent. I'm originally from New York, but it comes out pretty well. It's not my natural speaking voice.
Okay. No offense to New York, but that was intense. After that first round, we found Chris, score 100, spice level 7. Jeremy, score 500, spice level 5. Guess whose turn it is to spin? Jeremy, you spin that wheel. Category CSS, sponsored by our friends over at CodePen. As we start this category, remember for our contestants, this is your chance to come back. If you're behind, here's your chance. Points are doubled in round 2. Here we go. In a grid layout, which property determines the distance between grid areas? Jeremy.
Gap.
Gap is correct. 200 more points for Jeremy. Which @ rule allows for checking that a browser is able to render a given declaration? Jeremy.
@ supports.
@ supports. You are supporting that score with more points. I like that energy. Which media query argument is used to check the user's current color theme? Jeremy.
Current color.
No. Current bite with the current spice. Yeah, Chris, you like a chance here?
Hard pass.
Hard pass. Answer prefers color scheme.
Oh.
Prefers color scheme.
This is the ghost of masculine pride from Hobbs sauce.
Well, this is what Jeremy wanted. He asked for this life, and here we are. If two sibling elements have margin 50px set, what size is the space between them? The answer is 50px due to margin collapsing. And that's the end of our category, and you know what that means. It becomes a Leet Heat tile. Now there's a Leet Heat tile. Remember, friends, if you land on the Leet Heat tile, it is immediate Spice Town for you. Jeremy, spin that wheel.
Let's do it.
All right, Jeremy landed on Authentication, sponsored by our friends over at Clerk. Here's the first question. With regards to two-factor authentication, what does TOTP refer to?
Temporary one-time password.
I'm not even gonna roast you because that's a very good guess, but I guess you gotta get another bite. Would you like to steal?
Why not? I don't. Time of. Yeah, no.
Wow, he was so close. So the correct answer is actually time-based. So you were almost there. If you had to combine the answers, you would have had it, brother. But guess what you have instead? A Spice level 8.
Let's get it.
This sauce is called Ninja Napalm, and it is made by the Pepper Ninja. It is made with scorpion peppers, and that's pretty much it.
Your optimism is refreshing because you are in for some heat. Just all scorpion peppers. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's all right.
This is the Machismo Reaper.
You know, I didn't know they made hot sauces for toddlers.
Okay. Which header typically carries the JWT in an HTTP request? Answer, authorization. Authorization header. 2 questions left in the category. What does the acronym SAML stand for? Wow, security assertion markup language. Final question in the category. Which HTTP status code indicates a not authorized error? Oh, Chris.
403. I know that's right.
Annie.
What?
You are summoned. Spice level of 9.
403 is the status code for forbidden.
Forbidden.
Yes, that's gonna be 401 unauthorized.
401 unauthorized, but I do authorize more points going to you, Jeremy. Nice job.
You know, I'm just glad to be here. I came for some free food and some button clicking. Thank you.
So I can tell that this is really happening to him. You hear that waver in his voice? He's like, and this is real life.
This hot sauce is by Torchbearer Sauces. It is the Garlic Reaper, and the Garlic Reaper is made with Carolina Reaper. It's a lot.
I just like the brave face. Can we get a zoom in on this brave face he's putting on? Oh man.
Don't mind the sweat.
You can see what my favorite thing when people try to get tough on their show and like not react to the hot, is you see their eyes get like slightly bigger.
All right, and with that, that's the last question of that category, which means what? It becomes a Leet Heat tile. want you to apply some force against that wheel, Jeremy, and go ahead and give it a spin.
All right, let's get some more heat in the
As you wish, bumping it up. Level 8.
This is the Ninja Napalm, which is scorpion pepper.
All right. No problem.
Yeah, it's gonna settle in. Just watch.
There go the eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, it is settling in. Just a smidge.
There's a little tingle there, I'll admit, but
Yeah.
Why is your eye so
I've
glossy?
had worse.
You will have worse. Go ahead and choose the next category.
Yeah. We're gonna go straight to accessibility.
A common accessibility anti-pattern is to make which HTML element clickable? Jeremy,
Div.
div is correct. When should an image not have an alt text? Jeremy,
So an image would generally not have an alt text if it is completely presentational and not part of the semantic content of the page, typically with a different role, like role presentation.
since you were filibustering a little bit, I kind of want to give you a spice. You're correct.
I know, correct.
But I know I'm correct, he says. But I kind of want to give you a spice. I feel like you're flexing a little bit. We don't flex on this show.
How do you expect me to beat this?
I mean, that's a warning.
Is there a sass bite?
That's the sass. Look, flag on the plate.
We're not in the CSS category
All
for
right.
a sass bite.
I'm making a call. Give him a bite.
Thank you.
We'll see who you be thinking.
That's exactly what I want, Mark.
I can tell. Wow. Okay. Did you get it wrong?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. The fear in his eyes. Oh, I love it. All right, next questions. 2 questions left in the category. With few exceptions, what should always be provided for form inputs and control?
A text label.
I will accept text label. Text label is correct. Jeremy is definitely running away with the game. 1,300 to negative 300. Chris, you know there's always time.
Oh, I'm just here.
There's not very much time, to be clear.
Not a lot of time. Last question of the category. To make sure screen readers announce dynamic content changes, which ARIA feature should be used?
ARIA Live.
Live regions, ARIA Live, we will accept it. Good job. You know what that means? It's that special time. It's my favorite time. That category is done. It becomes a Leet Heat tile. Yeah, if you said that at home, I want you to give yourself a high five. Matter of fact, put your hand up. High five from me to you. I like that. I'm just gonna do a status check on our contestants. Are you okay?
Gravy.
All right, how about yourself?
Never been better in my life, Mark.
The tears in his, you can't even see. Zoom in on those tears. His eyes are like starting to betray him. His face says one thing, but the spice says another. All right, Jeremy, you have control of the wheel. Go ahead, give it a spin.
All right.
Treachery. It's so dangerous. There's no way to win this. Yeah. Is he on level 10?
That's level 10. That penalty bite is gonna haunt you. This takes us to the hottest sauce on the game. This is Elijah's Extreme Regret hot sauce, which is made with the 2 hottest peppers in the world. The Scoville level of this sauce, 800,000.
It sounds like a high number.
When you start just randomly saying phrases, that's how you know you're in trouble. All right, Jeremy, is it still feeling like it's for like preschoolers, toddlers, or are you feeling like it's graduates in middle school?
I'd put that on a hot dog.
Okay. Wow. Jeremy, you get to choose our next category.
All right, let's go with shipping fast.
All right, category shipping fast, sponsored by our friends over at Neon. Contestants ready. What popular JavaScript framework is known for its blazing fast performance and was created by none other than Rich Harris?
That would be Svelte.
Svelte is correct, and I felt you had a good answer. Good job, so you get 200 points. All right, next question. Which programming language is known for its focus on speed and memory safety, often rivaling C++?
Rust.
You know hot sauce is the color of rust. Did you know that? Because you're about to get another level 10 bite.
No, that is correct. That's my fault. Give me the bite. Damn it.
Oh,
I don't. I want an 8.
What happened to camaraderie?
I need to be able to think to get through the rest of this category.
Oh, wow. Correct answer is indeed Russ, but we had a producer error, and the producer gets a penalty bite.
I was really hoping we were gonna get through today without one of these. This is one of the ones that like finishes people on hot ones, so I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
And I got no warm up either. Oh my God.
All right, next question. A key factor that enables edge computing to process data faster than alternatives is its proximity to what?
It's proximity to the user or the client.
Oh, that's actually a really good guess, but you're about to be proximity to another byte. You got a chance to steal.
Say CDN? No, that's probably wrong.
Unforced error. He could have literally said no. 2 bytes coming up. A level 10 and a level 10. The correct answer, proximity to data sources. Jeremy is straight up glossy right now, like.
You're glossy.
I am.
You're saucy.
Dang. The betrayal. I thought y'all were together. You see that? You can't trust nobody.
We're a team. Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, both of y'all on level 10, team 10.
We're gonna combine our scores.
But why is it if you combine your scores, y'all gonna go down? That's not the right math.
Math.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you some honest, loving, caring feedback. Stop answering questions. Stop answering questions. You're too far gone.
No. All right.
Okay. Contestants ready. In semantic versioning, for example, major, minor, patch, which part of the version number should be incremented if a backwards compatible feature is introduced?
That is minor.
Minor is correct. And with that, we finish that category, so you know it becomes a Leet Heat tile. All right, Jeremy, you have control of the wheel. There's only one category and lots of spice left.
Can I do it?
Yeah, can I give it
Can I play a little?
Go for it.
I donate my
All
string.
right, thank you.
All right, the wheel magically landed on acronyms. What did it? Precise spin. First question, what does XSS stand for? Jeremy?
Cross-site scripting.
Correct. In color, what does HSL stand for? Right on time.
Hue, saturation, luminosity.
Bytelocity. Another byte. Would you like to try?
Hue, saturation, lumos.
Did y'all see me tell him
I just
don't do it?
wanted to do a Harry Potter thing.
Well,
Come on.
bite is badiosa, because you're about to eat another, man. Chris, unforced error. It's lightness.
Want to do these together?
Yes.
Could somebody unplug Chris's buzzer? He's in pain. Like, just stop him. 2 questions left in the game. What does TLD stand for? Jeremy.
Top-level domain.
Top-level domain is correct. Final question of the game. What does JSON stand for? Jeremy.
JavaScript object notation.
JavaScript object notation. That is correct, and that completes our game. Jeremy, 2,100. Chris, -700. Chris, -700. But listen, friends at home, if you're watching this game is a big challenge, and we gotta give both of our competitors a big round of applause.
Nice job.
Remember, Chris isn't going empty-handed. He is gonna take home an ulcer.
All right, friends, that's been another episode of Leet Heat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing at home. And remember, keep it spicy. See you the next time. I'm not against you, by the way. I like you.
I'm against you.
And we'll just do like a wall of marks saying Leet Heat.
How do you say that? Wakag?
You can say whatever you want. Wakag. I like Wakag.
What did they say?
People say Bukag.
Wakag. Ooh, I ain't saying that shit.
Is this your category? Like, are you an accessibility guy?
A little bit.
If you can't tell.
At Google, he's the accessibility guy. Okay.
All right, let's cut. And that's a wrap on 2.